my reaction to RWBY Volume 2, Chapter 3. Last time was another fun episode. They were all in the library playing a board game. Ruby and Yang were the ones playing, and then Yang tried to get Voice excited about it, and she was, but then Yang beat her again, and Ruby and Voice cried about it together. Then Sun came in and introduced them to his friend, Neptune, who was from Haven. So, Neptune seems to be getting along with Vice. He even tried calling her Snow Angel like John once did, and that also worked. Speaking of that, people are now calling her Ice Queen. Don't know about that. And it seems like Vice actually told Team Juniper about Blake being a Faunus. Oops. Blake isn't happy about that. Well, that's not exactly what they said, but I'm pretty sure that's what he was about to say. So, and they played, and Neptune actually managed to beat Yang apparently. And then Ozpin met a general from Atlas named James Ironwood, who are talking about a war that's coming. They both know about something that's coming, like the White Fang are doing something along with Cinder and stuff. So they're not sure what, but they know something's coming. And Ironwood wonders if Ozpin's children can win a war, and Ozpin is hoping that they never have to. And Ozpin actually knew about Blake being a Faunus and was not sure why Blake kept that bow on top. The humans are still not willing to accept the Faunuses, and she said even if Ozpin is willing to accept the Faunuses, the people are still not, and until then, she'd rather avoid any unnecessary attention. Her friends know her secret, and she knows they will keep it, but until people start to become more trustworthy and treat the Faunus with more respect, she'd rather keep her distance. And then now, Blake thinks that there's no time to wait and that they need to get out there and stop Torchwick right now. They don't know what Torchwick or Cinder or anybody else is going to do, or the White Fang. Blake says that they don't know the White Fang the same way she does, and that they need to be out there trying to stop it. And now it seems like they're going to try and put an end to the White Fang and Torchwick's goals all by themselves. Don't know how well that's going to turn out. And finally, Mercury, Emerald, and Cinder have come to Beacon as exchange students. I don't know how they managed to get in there, but they've already been infiltrated, so that's not good. Okay, so they're already inside Beacon. Let's see what happens now. Will the war finally start this time? Let's find out. This is RWBY Volume 2, Chapter 3, A Minor Hiccup. The episode is starting right now.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point where you just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn anymore. We can't just wait with life to take until they think we're ready.
RWBY. I love that opening. I wasn't doing this too much, I guess. 3:59. Almost 4 o'clock. Oh.
So, Weiss, I was thinking after this, maybe we could go grab a bite to eat.
Weiss?
And, I've got 2 tickets to that new Bruce Willis movie if you want to make the trip to Vale.
New
I
movie.
hear it's awesome. And then maybe after that we could study together? I mean, you're smart, and I'm
What's she wait?
And then timed that one wrong, I guess. Well, the stunning conclusion to the story will have to wait until next time.
Weiss, did you hear me?
No, yes. One day.
Yang. Zhang. Oh! What's all this?
I thought that class would never end.
Alright guys, today's the day. The investigation
Nice outfits.
I'm glad to see we're taking this so seriously. Hey, we've got a plan.
Nice outfits.
Moderately serious.
Hey,
Moderate.
Everyone
serious.
remember their roles? You and I will head to the CCT to check the Schnee records for any other dust robberies or inconsistencies. Seeing as I'm in the family, it shouldn't be a problem. The White Fang has regular faction meetings to hand out orders and recruit new members. If I can get in, I can hopefully find out what they're planning. I have an old friend on the shady side of town that typically knows everything going on in Vale. Getting
On the
information
shady
out
side
of
of
him
town?
shouldn't be too hard.
Who? Junior.
We'll meet up tonight near Yang to go over what we found. Let's do this!
Yeah.
Son.
Son, how did you get up there?
It's easy. I do it all the time.
You do what?
I climb trees all the time. So,
You
are
what?
we finally getting back at that torture
What's
guy?
that?
We are going to investigate the situation as a team. Sorry, son. We don't want to get friends involved if we don't have to.
That's dumb. You should always get friends involved. That's why I brought Neptune.
What?
Sup?
How did you
Neptune.
even get up here?
I have my ways.
Are you also found us?
Seriously though, can I come in? We're like really high up right now.
All right. I'll go with Weiss. Son, you can go with Blake. And Neptune, you can go with Yang since she doesn't have a partner. Everyone good? Actually, Ruby, why don't you go with Yang? After all,
You want Neptune?
But I say we go with
Look at-
him. Well, I guess Neptune could come with me. Nah. But.
1 second.
Wow!
Oh.
I forget how big the transmit tower looks up close. You should
Ruby?
see the one in Atlas. That was the first one, right? Correct. Atlas developed the cross-continental transmit system to allow the four kingdoms to communicate with one another.
Okay.
It was their gift to the world after the Great War. Ooh, look at me. My name is Weiss. I know facts. I'm rich.
What? What?
Besides, the only reason we're here is because you like the tower so much. We could have just as easily made a call from the library. I know, but it's so cool. Oh, I'm gonna take a picture.
Ruby!
Oh,
Who is? Oh.
you dropped this. Penny?
Hey,
Where have you been?
Penny.
We haven't seen you since the night at the docks. Sorry, I think you're confused. I've got to go. What was that about?
What?
I don't know,
Penny.
but I'm going to find out. You go make
Ruby.
a call. I'll meet up with
Ruby,
you later.
hey, wait. Don't leave Weiss alone. Don't leave Weiss alone.
Penny, where have you been? It's been weeks. There seems to be a misunderstanding. What?
What misunderstanding, Penny? Are you
Is
Penny?
everything okay? Penny, please stop! Look, I don't know what's wrong, but you have to listen to me. Those guys we fought at the docks, we think they're up to something big, something bad. I need you to tell me what happened to you that night. Please, as a friend.
Okay, Penny, what happened?
It isn't safe to talk here.
Okay, so she's okay. So she is the same. She just couldn't say anything yet. Okay, so who? I forgot who she said they were going to call.
Hello, welcome to the CCT. How may I help you?
I'd like to go to the communications room, please.
Absolutely. Could you please place your scroll on the terminal to verify your identity?
You know what? Weiss.
Perfect. Thank you, Miss Schnee.
Schnee. What? What was that, Weiss?
Welcome to the Beacon Cross Continental Transmit Center. How may I help you? I need to make a call to Schnee Company World Headquarters in Atlas.
Absolutely. If you could head over to Terminal 3, I'll patch you through.
Thank you.
Terminal 3, okay. Okay, no, she's.
Hi, Mom. How are things back in Signal?
It's Signal.
Thanks for calling the Atlas. Oh, Miss Schnee. Good afternoon. Would you like me to pass you through to your father? I think your sister Winter might be here as
Oh.
well.
She
No,
has,
thank you.
she has
I
a
was actually
sister.
wondering if you could find some files for me. I've compiled a short list.
I see. If you don't mind, what may I ask is this for?
School project.
There were some sensitive documents on the Celeste, ma'am.
Well then, I'll be sure to treat them with care.
Right. Very well.
Okay,
The
Weiss.
case is being transferred to your school now.
Wonderful. That will be all then.
Are you sure you wouldn't like me to pass you through to your father before you go?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay,
Well
Weiss.
then, have a nice day.
Is there something you don't want to talk about, Weiss? This is a safe place, Penny. There are too many people here.
I wish I could help you, Ruby, but I don't know anything about those men. Well, what happened to you that night? We were all together and then you just disappeared. Were you kidnapped? Oh, no, nothing like that. Then where did you go? I've never been to another kingdom before. My father asked me not to venture out too far, but you have to understand, my father loves me very much. He just worries a lot. Believe me, I know the feeling.
We know.
Why not let us know you were okay? I was asked not to talk to you. Or Weiss, or Blake, or Yang. Anybody, really. Was your dad that upset? No, it wasn't my father.
The A2130 has been the standard security model of Remnant for several years. And they have done a fine job, wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? But the Kingdom of Atlas is a kingdom of innovation. And fine? Well, that's just not good enough, is it? Presenting the Elysian Knight. 200.
200 or 200?
Smarter, sleeker, and admittedly, a little less scary. These models will become active later this year, but it won't be long. Now, the Elysian militaries will support the idea of removing men from the dangers of the battlefield. However, there are still many situations that undoubtedly require a human touch.
Ruby?
So, our kingdom's greatest minds, in cooperation with the Shnigas Company,
Shnigas.
are proud to introduce the Elysian Paladin.
Yeah, even what? Paladin. Is that what you said?
Working on with you today. But these mechanized outfits will be seeking
That suits.
within the year.
Does Weiss know about this?
Ruby? Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Why are they after her?
Penny? Wait, where are you going?
We go after her. Careful crossing the road, Ruby. Why are they after you? I was wondering. What's happening? How is she? Whoa. How fast can you go with that? Careful, Ruby. Ruby, look out! Behind you! Danny! Oh my gosh! Again this guy.
Penny?
From dusk
Are
till
you
dawn.
okay?
Hey, what about you? Oh no!
Do you think she's okay?
Penny, whatever. Ruby.
Come back!
Okay, at least those two lost her. Penny.
Penny! Please! What is going on? Why are you running? How did you do that? I can't. Everything's fine. I don't want to talk about it. Penny, if you can
What's with
just
the
tell me
hiccups?
what's wrong, I can help you. No. You wouldn't understand. Let me try. You can trust me. You're my friend, right? You promise you're my friend? I promise.
Okay.
Ruby, I'm not a real girl.
What is that? She a robot or something? It's done.
I will clutch and hold on to you.
Cool. Okay. A few things that didn't catch pretty much. I'm gonna go back into that. Okay. So he just hangs with them all. Okay. It was CC team checks sneeze records from the dust robberies.
Seeing as I'm in the family, it shouldn't be a problem. My place is regular faction meetings to handle orders and recruit new members.
Okay.
If I can get in, I could hopefully find out what they're planning.
Alright.
I have no friend on the same side of town that typically knows everything going on in jail. Getting information out of Diction would be too hard.
Is that had anything to do with the bar you went to? And then after Sun and Neptune showed up?
Actually, Ruby, why don't you go with me? After all, she is your sister. I see you go with you then. Well, I guess Neptune can come with me.
Why is one on Neptune? Okay. Okay, I think I got about everything. I just want to just see the stuff that she got. Cross-continental transmit system. Okay, so that's what that is. It's a tower that Kingdom of Atlas had given to Wade after the war so that they could communicate with each other. And then the call to the CCT to the Schneider's company. Okay, now I got that. Sorry, I had to go there again just to properly understand their plan. Okay, so Voice made a call to the Schneider's company and they mentioned her father and her sister too. And for some reason, Voice doesn't want to talk to them. She probably wants to keep them safe, not get them involved, but I think there's something else to it. I wonder if we really see her sister about it. Okay, so she called them and got the documents from them, and she's not telling them what's going on for obvious reasons. And then what else happened? Oh yeah, Penny showed up again, and we find out that she's not actually a real person. She's actually a robot herself. I assume she was made in Atlas, and that's why those two other robots came after her. So Atlas is making new machines to replace humans in time of war, so people don't have to put themselves in danger unnecessarily. They even partnered with the Schneider's company to make something. So yeah, Penny's not an actual person, and the Schneider's company and Atlas are working together to make new machines to help fight wars. They all got into some new outfits and they're all set to head out and find stuff. Blake's going to find a Void faction meeting to get some more information, and Yi Yang is going to go after Northrend to get some information that she can. Maybe next time they'll all get together and they'll talk about how their searches went. That's about all I have. They just talked about the plan and a few things happened, and yeah. So Penny is actually a robot. That's why she's able to stop that truck. That same Dustle Dawn shop owner, man. Okay, that's about it. Maybe next time we will see what Blake and Yang are doing with their parts of investigating. Maybe Blake will find something at the White faction meeting. Maybe Yang will meet her old friend and see if that friend has anything for her. Well, let's find out then. My reaction is now done.